elections. Local media says the 4-hour demonstration is the largest public protest in Russia in nearly a decade. The demonstrators rallied on a square not far from the Kremlin on Saturday to protest against alleged fraud in last Sunday's Duma elections. Organizers claimed about 50,000 people turned out at the rally, but the Interior Ministry put the number at 25,000. The protesters held banners calling for fair elections and a recount of the votes, but most admitted they just want the opposition's voice to be heard and do not really expect a revolution in the country. Leaders of opposition parties also attended the rally and chanted slogans together with the crowd. They say they have the right to demand new elections and investigations into the alleged vote fraud. Most police were patrolling at the rally site without carrying firearms. The protest, described by local media as the largest in almost a decade, was largely peaceful with no report of clashes. On the same day, protest rallies were also seen in a number of other Russian cities, but on a much smaller scale. The State Duma election last Sunday was won by the ruling United Russia Party, which is led by incumbent Prime Minister Vladimir Putin. Major protests have erupted across Russia following the vote, with demonstrators claiming alleged vote fraud in favor of the ruling party. Putin, who is expected to return to the Kremlin next year, has accused the U.S. authorities of sponsoring the protests. But Washington has dismissed the charges, saying its funding goes only to strengthening democracy. A national unity government has been sworn into office in Yemen after months of tension between the opposition and the longtime President